Hello everyone. So in this video I will show you how to use the MultiSim Live online for free. So the first thing you need to do is to open your Google Chrome browser, and from there just type multisim.com, enter. So from there, you'll find here a new window which shows you the website of the MultiSim Live program. So since you don't have an account, so you need to create a new account to be able to use this program. So by signing up and clicking this icon, you can create your account, and after creating your account, so you need to log in. Since I have the account already, so I just log into my account. Okay, so after logging to your account, you will find there, of course, the new window which shows you your profile. Okay, and the circuit that you have created. All right, so these are the circuit that I have created before. Okay, it's 18 circuits actually. So since you are a beginner or a new user of the program, after logging in, you just click this button to create a circuit. So on the right side of the window, you'll find here a sample circuit which we will try to construct or create using the MultiSim program. So to do this, first you need to see or to look at these toolbars. So these toolbars are the available components inside this program, like the schematic connections, the ground. We have here the sources, batteries, AC source, and so on. We have here the components, resistor, capacitor, inductor, and so on. We have here the analog devices, such as the op amp. We have here the diodes, so on and so forth. Alright, so in the circuit, as you can see, we need to have 5 resistors. Oh, sorry, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4, 5, 6 resistors and a single source. Alright, to do this, so you have to go back here, okay, and choose or select this button or this toolbars which contains the resistor component. Alright, so I have to click the resistor and place it inside the window. Alright, so since we need 6 resistors, you can copy and paste the same resistor by just clicking this button, duplicate. So in that case, you can duplicate another resistor and place it here for R2. And to change the position of the resistors, since this is horizontal and we need a vertical resistor, so you have to just click this button to rotate, okay, to rotate the component. So that component is in the vertical position. So again, we need another resistor which is R3. Just copy, duplicate it, and put it here. Alright. Sorry, R3 should be here. Sorry, R3 should be here. R3 should be in this position. Then we need R4 here, this position. Then duplicate another one to have R5 in this position. Then finally we have R6, and also we need a battery, and to get this battery and to have this battery, you need to click this button, this toolbar again, and choose or select the DC voltage and place it in your circuit. Alright, so that completes all the components that you need in the circuit. Now the next thing is to change the value. So since R1 we have in the circuit, we need R1 10 ohms, R2 20, R3 30, R4 40, R5 60, and R6 6, R5 50, R6 60, and battery should be 10 volts. So you can change the value of each component and also as well as the battery or the source by just double clicking it. So just double click the component and you can change here the value of each resistors. So for R1 we need 10 ohms. Alright. So for R2 we need 20 ohms. R3 we need 30, double click 30. R4 we need 40. R5 we need 50. R6 we need 60. Then for the source or the voltage or the battery source, we need 10 volts. So from here, DC magnitude 10. Alright. Okay. So we can also change the name of this source as VS or V total. Okay. Because that's the source voltage, which is 10 volts. So now, after that, we need now the connection for each component. And we need to interconnect the circuit together. So in that case, to do this, you just place your mouse pointer at the terminal point of the component. See, you'll find, okay, that thing, left click to connect, then drag your mouse, left click again to stop, then again continue until you reach the next point, okay, and then again left click to connect it. Alright, same thing with R1 connected to R2. So just, okay, point your mouse on the terminal. Once you see this image coming out, so just left click to connect it, then left click again, then left click to end the connection. Same thing with R2 connected here, so that's it to that point. R5 connect to R6, then R6 connected to R4, then R3 connected to this point, then we have R3 connected to that point, then we have also here R2 connected to this point, and finally the negative point of or the negative side of your source connected to this point. So now that completes your circuit. So the next step is to measure the currents as well as the voltage needed in your circuit. So as you can see, we have here the I total, which we need to measure, the I2, the I1. Also we have here the I3, the I4. Alright, so to do this, go back to this toolbars and choose this icon, analysis and annotation. So this contains all the needed tools or instrument that you need to measure your voltage and as well as your current. So let's first put the current measurements inside your circuits. All the needed current to be measured, like for example, let's say current total should be placed here. Okay, left click, then double click it to rename it as I total. So see, that shows you I total here. Okay, next we need to measure also I2. So let's measure I2 here. So double click to change, okay, sorry, double click to change the name, which is, or to change the level, I2. Alright, then we have also here I1. We need to measure I1 here, this side. So I1. What else? We need I3. We need I3, this point, I3. Then we need also I4, this point, I4. Alright, so what else? So that's all for the current. I1, I total, I2, I3, and I4. Alright, so next we need to measure the voltage, which is V1. This is the same as V1. So we have a V3, V3 and V2. Alright, so to do this again, go to this icon, select the voltage. So you need to measure first V1. So rename it as, so label it as V1. Then next is V2 here. This point will be V2. So next is V3, which is this point, V3. Okay, and that's it. So that completes the circuit, including the measurements. So after completing everything, the last part is to simulate the circuit or to test the circuit to see the results. So to do this, you just point your mouse here at the top toolbars. You will find here something like this symbol, which runs the simulation. So by clicking this tool, you will test and run the circuit to see the results. So let's try it. So we have an issue error warning. So meaning there's an error, no ground node was found. So there's no ground, so we miss a ground. So we miss a ground. So meaning just stop the simulation, and we need to put the ground. So in this icon under this toolbar, you'll find here the ground connection. So you just need to put the ground on the circuit, again connect it, there. Okay, so that completes the circuit now. So what you need to do is again simulate it, run the simulation, then okay. So now this is the final results. So we have here the I total, we have here the B1, we have the I2, we have here the I1, we have here the V2, and the value of V3 here, as well as I3 and I4. So that's it. So
It's 3 o'clock.
thank you for watching.